All right, let's start working on our thesis statement, developing our thesis statement and our plan for where we're going to go with this topic. So this is what I call a chicken foot because it kind of looks like a chicken foot. So if you're writing about the strengths of Spartan education, you're going to come up with some kind of a thesis statement that states your thoughts. The strength of the Spartan education system outweighed the weaknesses according to the needs of Sparta at that time, something like that. And then on the chicken foot, you're going to list our three examples or reasons, including our counter argument. It's a little different because in the past we made this into one sentence. It was a long sentence with a list, where this time we're going to separate it into one sentence, our thesis statement, and then just give our roadmap. If you're writing about, and please don't feel like you have to write exactly what I wrote. This is just my idea, my thoughts. There are many different ways to write this thesis statement in your own words, including the purpose of this essay is to prove that the strength of the Spartan education system. Next, I'm going to show you the weakness side of things. I've kind of color-coded it, the pink being strengths and the purple being weaknesses. You don't need to do both. You're going to choose one or the other. So I kind of copied what I wrote before and modified a bit. The weaknesses of Spartan education outweighed the strengths, though there were positive factors, and that would be our counter argument here. And the two biggest weaknesses would be cultural narrowness and cruelty to the children who were going through that education system. Counter argument being discipline and respect was needed at the time. All right, if you're using the online tool, that is kind of cool. It's over here. You can see that it already self-filled it in for you. Your bucket titles will automatically be filled in as your three reasons. And so in cruelty, you should definitely have cultural narrowness and cruelty here. I should put the whole thing in because I was moving quickly. There. Now we've got it more correct. And you can see it's being added there as I go at the bottom. Isn't that cool? This is where you'll write your thesis statement about the strengths or the weaknesses. I won't sit there and write the whole thing right now because that would be boring to watch me type. When you're finished and it moves over, you're going to see that coming into play later where it's got your thesis statement kind of set up for you over here. And that'll be when next week when we get into building the actual essay. So for now, we're just going to finish up your bucketing and your thesis statement. And I believe that's all for today. So go ahead and work on that. And when you're done, take a photo of your notes, upload them to Google Classroom, and turn in so I can see your work. Thanks a bunch, guys.